I mean, again, great character, man, and so over. Disappointing though, because here you go, you do that running at Mania 8. I know people ask you all the time, were you? I don't know who gives a fuck if you were late at night, you missed you, whatever. But Mania 8, you're doing a running in a Hogan and Sid match. Fucked up thing is, once that pay-per-view's over, Hogan's gone, Sid's gone. You still got Warrior temporarily, but it's like, do you feel like maybe because these guys just started bouncing out of the Federation to do other things or for unknown reasons that it kind of hindered your growth with that character?
Oh yeah, I got thrown to the wolves. Especially when Sid was supposed to do a job for Warrior, he quit, this and that. They had nobody else with heat on him, so I kind of got thrown to the dogs. But that's business, bro. And I always, I'm a businessman, and so I mean, it is what it is. On the thing on being late, they just sent me late. I never even knew I was late. I just knew that when they sent me, I was supposed to go. Like I said, I was going through a bad divorce at that time, so Hogan, Warrior, Sid, that shit meant anything to me.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing. Again, I mean, I didn't care about Hogan. No, it was no friend of mine.
Right.
Still isn't.
Oh, to this day.
You know?
I mean, did you have a personal beef with him, or was it based on his backlash and the shit?
Doesn't even matter.
All right.
It doesn't even matter. You know, he's not the good guy people think he is. I'll let it go with
heard that. I have heard that, man. It's funny you mentioned Papa Shango. I was a bit growing up as a kid. I mean, I was already a teenager, but Papa Shango was different. Again, I'm Puerto Rican. I seen my grandmother doing Santeria and shit like that. She didn't like my uncle's girlfriend. She get like the bodega candles and the statues and shit like that. She slaughter a chicken. I'm like, oh damn, fuck you doing over here? So when you saw Papa Shango, I thought you were Puerto Rican. Papa Shango sound great. So as I got older, I would try to teach my kids, and they always like the guys with the mask or the paint. And I put them on to Papa Shango. They're like, what's Papa Shango? I'm like, yo, hold on, I'll be right back. I painted my face. I chased them around the house. To this day, they still lose their shit if I mention Papa Shango's name. But yo,
it was supposed to be. It's actually Shango. It's Papa Shango.
Okay.
But I thought I didn't like the way it sounded. It sounded country to me, Papa Shango.
Right.
And so I'm like, I just start saying Shango. I like Shango better because it's actually spelled Shango.
Right. And that's off that Live and Let Die that Bond character, right?
That's exactly. When Vince hired me, I was working at a strip club called the Crazy Horse Saloon, and he called me at the club, and they're like, "Hey, bouncers, like, hey, Vince McMahon's on the phone." I'm like, "Yeah, right, yeah." It's like, "Yeah, what's up, Charles? This is Vince." I'm like, "Oh shit, it is him." He goes, "I want you to go." When he hired me, he goes, "You got a body of a monster, but you got a baby face." He goes, "I got to do something with your face. Your face don't match your body." And so he called me. He's like, "I want you to go rent the movie Live and Let Die." And I already knew the movie.
You knew that shit. All right.
And he goes, "There's a voodoo character in there." And that's where they got it from.
All right. But it's a great character. It's legendary. People still talk about it. I know they were talking about rebooting that character at some point, maybe possibly before The Godfather, but there might have been an opportunity for you to jump to WCW and join the NWO. Is it because they came with you with the Godfather gimmick, or what happened there?
No, my contract was coming up, and that's whenever WCW was throwing out crazy money.
Right.
So I had worked out a deal with some people, and it was pretty good deal. And then all of a sudden, I'm not getting the call, right? And I'm calling these guys. They're not calling me back. All of a sudden, I see Virgil pop up. And they basically decided to save a lot of money and go with Virgil instead of me, because Virgil did it for a third of what I was asking.
Right.
And then they kind of clowned Virgil anyway, and I wouldn't allow them to clown me like that.
Yeah, no, you don't need that shit on your.
So I mean, it was cool because I just resigned as the Godfather.
And you